Diane Trewin was one of the groundbreaking athletes during the first years of women's intercollegiate athletics at UChicago in the early 1960s and 1970s. As an undergraduate, she was a four-year starter in four sports: softball, basketball, volleyball, and badminton. Trewin particularly excelled on the softball diamond, entering the program in its inaugural season under Hall of Fame head coach Pat Kirby in 1968. She served as the team's natural leader at catcher, where she cut down runners in the base pass with a top-notch arm and had reflexive ability to block and corral errant pitches. At the plate, she displayed superior back control combined with extra base power for the Maroons. Congratulations to Diane Trewin, a member of the UChicago Athletics Hall of Fame class of 2017.
For an athletic program to grow and excel, you need great leadership, great coaching, and great athletes. In the early years of women's intercollegiate athletics, even before the passage of Title IX, it was Chicago's great fortune to have Hall of Fame administrator Mary Jean Mulvaney, Hall of Fame coach Pat Kirby, and newly minted Hall of Fame athlete Diane Trewin. Diane arrived on campus 50 years ago when the women's intercollegiate athletic program was in its early stages of development. When I arrived 2 years later, a strong foundation had been established, and Diane's contributions were key in that development. A four-sport athlete, she helped attract other students to the program with the strength of her athletic ability and her love of sports. Many of us in that era came to college athletics with passion and athleticism, but without competitive experience or a background of quality, or for that matter, any coaching. Nationally, the opportunity for girls to compete in high school athletics ranged from non-existent to limited to very reputable programming. As a softball player, Diane was special and unique because she came from a highly competitive high school softball program in Iowa. It is regrettable that we do not have records from Diane's Chicago career, but I would like to share some statistics from her high school career that will demonstrate her skill. 50 years after graduating, sorry Diane that I keep saying that, she is still in the North Fayette, Iowa record book in 5 categories. For her single season performances, she is second in batting average with a .556 average and third in triples. For her career, she is ranked second in RBIs and fifth in career batting average and runs scored. All remarkable statistics that have stood the test of time. 50 years in case you weren't paying attention. In the late 60s and 70s, we usually played on fields without outfield fences. One of my many Diane memories is her trotting around the bases as some hapless outfielder desperately tried to chase down one of Diane's shots that had sailed far over her head. As an inexperienced pitcher, it was a joy and a relief to have Diane behind the plate. These same fields that did not have outfield fences also did not have regulation backstops. She saved what would have been countless wild pitches and gave me the confidence to continue to work on my skills. Diane had a great arm, but our middle infield was not always as fast as they should have been covering second base. Despite this, Diane had such a great arm that she could double pump and still throw out a runner attempting to steal second. Pam Foss Williams, who caught my errant throws after Diane's graduation, had this to say about Diane. She had remarkable poise, an incredible knowledge of the game, and an equally incredible arm. As is common with many catchers, she was the natural leader of the team. She calmed down the pitchers, she made sure the infield knew where the next play was, and she moved the outfield as needed. I could never have had a better teacher. Diane Trewin made all of us better and helped make Chicago an early leader in women's athletics. Thank you, Diane, and congratulations on this well-deserved honor.